How to text a Scorpio woman. If you're trying to capture the heart of a Scorpio lady, you need to learn the best ways to text her. When sending messages to a Scorpio woman, keep your texts concise. Be charming and suggestive, but also be puzzling and complex. Share a few private jokes and assure her that she's the only woman you're texting, and she will be yours. How to flirt with a Scorpio woman over text. If you're flirting with a Scorpio lady over text messages, you need to boost her confidence. She is a proud woman and needs to know that you take her seriously, so it's important to shower her with compliments over text. Scorpio women are dark, mysterious, and intense, and they love it when a man acknowledges how potent and unique they are. But don't think that you can get away with meaningless compliments and empty flattery. A Scorpio woman can sniff out a lie from a mile away, and she won't settle for vague praise that could apply to anyone. Flirt with her by highlighting how special she is. Text her that you haven't met any other woman like her before, and she's so magnetic that you can't stop thinking about her. You can also use text messages to show off your sense of humor. Scorpio women have a particularly witty, deadpan sense of humor, so don't hold back from sending her dark and sarcastic jokes. Since Scorpio is the most sexual sign of the entire zodiac, you can always send her dirty jokes when you're feeling flirty too.
Scorpios are very private people, but they also crave intimacy and partnership, so sharing an inside joke is a great way to bond and flirt with them over text.
Come up with code words and funny references that are only meaningful to the two of you and look for opportunities to mention them in your messages. Although expressing your interest in her is imperative, you should also play a little hard to get with a Scorpio lady. She likes a mysterious, complicated man that takes a while to figure out, so reveal the layers of your personality to her slowly. Just make sure to maintain an air of mystery while still letting her know that she's the only woman you're pursuing. A Scorpio woman is possessive and wants a guy who is completely devoted to her. If you really want to know how to text a Scorpio woman, then you should smash that like button. How to seduce a Scorpio woman over text. There is a clear difference between seduction and flirtation for most zodiac signs. Flirting is the way you express possible interest in going beyond friendship with someone, while seduction is how you build sexual tension. But one of the things that makes a Scorpio woman so unique is that for her there is not much difference between seduction and flirtation. A Scorpio woman's provocative and sexual nature can partially be explained by her zodiac signs' correlated body parts. Every astrological sign has a set of body parts that are of particular importance to that sign. These anatomical parts could be that sign's best-looking features, the characteristics that they are most drawn to on others, their healthiest physical features, or the parts that cause the most health problems. Scorpio's assigned body parts are the genitals and the reproductive system. As the sign associated with the sexual organs, Scorpios are very lustful and they constantly think about sex. When you're trying to seduce a Scorpio woman with text messages, don't shy away from saying anything overtly sexual. Send her wildly filthy messages that spell out exactly what you want to do with her. No fantasy is too eccentric or taboo for a Scorpio woman, so you can share even your kinkiest dreams with her. If you have any desires you're too embarrassed to say in person, you should text her about the crazy things you want to do in bed. She loves sending and receiving sexy selfies too. The Scorpio power colors are black and red, so take a hot photo of yourself wearing an outfit, or perhaps just underwear, in these colors.
As when you are just flirting with your Scorpio lady, you must strike the balance between being mysterious and devoted when you're trying to seduce her.
Convince her that she's the only woman you're texting sexy messages to, but always leave her begging for more. Things to text a Scorpio woman.
Whether you want to seduce a Scorpio lady or just build a friendship with her, there are a few messages that will work when you're trying to get a response.
Scorpios want control and dominance more than anything, so she likes getting text messages that make her feel like the boss. A Scorpio's need for dominance may be explained by his sign's guiding planets. Each zodiac sign is guided by a planet that reveals important aspects of that sign's personality.
Scorpio is one of the few signs with more than one ruling planet.
Scorpio is ruled by both Mars and Pluto. Mars is the planet of combat and aggression, while Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, transformation, and power. This mixture of characteristics makes a Scorpio woman highly intense and controlling. You can stroke her ego and get a reply from her by offering her the power she craves. Text to ask her for opinions, advice, and permission if you want her to respond to you right away. You could ask for anything as simple as a movie recommendation or something more complex like advice on how to manage a tricky emotional situation with a friend. Also, you can appeal to her competitive streak by texting her to place a bet. She loves contests, so text her to make a wager on what will happen on the television show you're both watching. She will text you back and forth throughout the program. To spice up your texts, bet on something more intriguing than money, like saying the loser has to take the other person to the movie of their choice and pay for snacks, too. You should always be truthful in your texts to a Scorpio woman. She is great at reading people, even over texts, and she will know right away if you try to deceive her. If she catches you lying in a text to her, you will have to work hard to regain her trust. Make sure to keep your text messages to a Scorpio lady short and to the point. She enjoys long, deep conversations, but not over text. She would rather have lengthy or important talks in person rather than through text messages. Why a Scorpio woman didn't text back? When your Scorpio woman won't respond to your messages, there is almost certainly a reason for her silence. Some zodiac signs may simply forget to respond to all of their texts, but Scorpios are deliberate and intentional about everything they do. As one of the most vengeful signs of the zodiac, your Scorpio lady is probably giving you the silent treatment because she wants to punish you. If you have angered her, she'll make you suffer by hurting you back. Another reason that she could be ignoring you is that she is in a new relationship.
She doesn't like to stay single for very long, so if you had a big fight or haven't seen each other in a while, she might have decided to give up on you and move on to someone else.
Summary. When you're texting a Scorpio lady, there are certain rules you should remember if you want to win her over. Keep your messages short and succinct, be sexy and complex, and show off your dry sense of humor. Text her just enough to show her that you care about her and only her, but always maintain a sense of mystery. If you follow these guidelines, your Scorpio woman will find you insanely attractive and she will always respond to your texts. If you want to win the heart of a Scorpio woman through text, then like and subscribe.